Actually, you're the only real person in your world. Everyone else is an NPC. The moment I realized this was right after my buddy got crushed by a ceiling fan. That morning, I got a random text message out of nowhere. Some people around you are bound to the system. Their goal is to make you fall for them. You have to, within the given time limit, identify all the raiders around you, or you'll die instantly. I thought it was just a prank, so I teased my best buddy. Chinfong, do you have some sort of system? Hurry up and make me fall for you, come on. But the very next second, the fan above his head started coming loose. Ah! My name is Wang Haoren. I'm a college student. My life has been smooth sailing ever since I was little. My parents dote on me. My older brother takes good care of me. On my 18th birthday, even the campus belle I had a crush on confessed her feelings to me first. I always thought I had the everyone loves me script. But what I never expected was all of this might actually just be a script. When I was having breakfast that day, I got these weird text messages. I was bored at the time, so I decided to mess with my best buddy. Chinfong, do you have a system or something? Don't tell me your mission is to make me fall for you. I snickered like I'd just found out his little secret, and kept teasing him. Oops, sorry. You got caught, ha ha ha. Just when I thought he'd do what he always does. Roll his eyes and call me an idiot. The bowl in his hand fell to the floor, and he had this look on his face that I had never seen before, pure terror. How did you know? How the hell did you find out? Chinfeng's voice was cracking like he was about to cry. It was shaking pretty bad. Chinfeng was my best friend. He transferred to our school when we were in 11th grade. On his first day in class, he reached out to me and we became good friends right away. When we got to college, he gave up offers from Tsinghua and Peking University because he didn't want to leave me, and picked the same college as me. I was so close. I was this close to winning you over. Why did you have to find out? As soon as he finished speaking, the spinning fan in the breakfast shop fell straight down, right on Chinfeng's head. Everyone nearby started screaming loudly. Besides being shocked by Chinfeng's accident, they noticed something even weirder. That's so creepy, his face looks so weird. Something's wrong, this is so off. That guy in black was sitting right next to him, but he didn't get hurt at all. That's really weird. Chinfeng died instantly the second the fan hit him, and I was only inches away from him, completely unharmed. Those text messages have to be connected to this. The second I unlocked my phone, another text popped up. Raiders identified so far, 1. Remaining 6. Death countdown, 364 days. Chinfeng was taken away by ambulance soon after. I stayed where I was, frantically messing with my phone, but the text still had no sender number. I couldn't text back or call the number. Chinfeng is dead. Was it just an accident? Or were the texts telling the truth? All that stuff about systems, raiders, death, things that only exist in novels, were actually happening in my life. I sat there frozen, until my mom and older brother showed up. Mom, Chinfeng is gone. Chinfeng is gone. Mom comforted me softly, looking worried, but she sounded really confused. Who's Chinfeng? Is that the person who had the accident just now? Is he your classmate? He's my best friend, Chinfeng. Chinfeng. He came over to our house all the time in high school. How can you not know him? I had no idea what was going on, so I grabbed my brother desperately, begging for answers. You remember Chinfeng, right? The three of us used to play basketball together all the time in high school. You're probably in shock right now. I know all your high school friends. There's no one named Chinfeng among them. Besides, I don't even like playing basketball. What my brother said made me realize Chinfeng was really gone. Or rather, all memories of him and everyone else's life were erased. Those texts I got earlier must be real. Chinfeng was a raider. He failed his mission to win me over, so he was erased from existence. If I can't find all the raiders within a year, or if someone successfully wins me over, I'll die too. Aside from the threat of death, there's something that hurts even more. I thought Chinfeng was my real best friend, but now it looks like he was only nice to me to win me over as his mission target. What about everyone else? Teachers, classmates, and my girlfriend too. What if they're all up to something as well? I went back to school the next day. I didn't dare talk to anyone. Whenever someone got close to me, I automatically thought they were all raiders. This constant uneasy feeling wrapped around me. It made it really hard to breathe. Chinfeng, want to try my newly bought imported snacks? Nah, I don't like eating those. And I even considered you a good friend. Don't flatter yourself. We are not friends. From what I guessed. The raiders' targets are probably things like friendship and romance. Once any of them hits the target, I will die. So I subconsciously rejected all forms of affection. When school ended for the day, Liu Ruyan, my campus belle girlfriend, hurried over to my side. She held my hand worriedly. Babe, why didn't you tell me something happened? I could have stayed with you through this. Only then did the surrounding classmates know something bad happened, so they all came over to check on me. Of course, none of them remembered Chinfong either. They just thought I was scared by the accident that happened this morning. This warm scene to me felt like I was surrounded by demons. Is there no raider here at all? Who is the raider? Or are all of them raiders? Thanks for caring, everyone. I'm feeling a bit unwell. I'm heading back to the dorm first. I was the only one in the dorm. All my roommates had gone for their internships already. I closed the door and started thinking carefully. If I keep living this suffocating life, even if I don't get conquered by a raider, I'll go crazy anyway. No, I have to find all the raiders, just as I was thinking about people around me. And who was the most suspicious? Another text message came in. You can enter the name of the raider you suspect to verify your guess. You get one verification chance every 24 hours. Zhao Xiaohu wanted to treat me to snacks today. I remember he was never this generous before. He definitely has something off about him. Verification failed. Zhao Xiaohu is not a raider. Your death countdown is reduced by 50 days. One raider has been identified so far. Current death countdown, 314 days. Oh no, 50 days just gone. That's terrible. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about it. I have to make attempts anyway. Looks like I can only enter names when I'm totally sure from now on. Wang Haoran, are you okay? I was worried sick about you. The person who walked in was Jang Mong, my roommate. We're pretty close. Aren't you doing your internship downtown? Why did you suddenly come back to school? I heard something happened to you, so I came back to check on you. I'm fine. Don't delay your own work for me. That's the internship you've been dreaming of. Work is nothing. Nothing is more important than my bro. Come on, I'll treat you to late-night snacks. At the late-night snack stall, I felt Jang Mong was extra happy today. He kept pulling me to chat with him. Wang Haoran, actually when we were freshmen, the first time I saw you, I felt we were super fated to meet. I'm an only child. I always wanted an older brother when I was little. I really see you as my brother. Hearing him say that, I was a little touched. Actually, both Jang Mong and Chinfong were my good friends, but they never got along with each other. They both thought the other took their place in my heart. Thinking of this, a thought suddenly popped into my head. Raiders actually have competitive relationships with each other. Because once someone succeeds in their conquest, I will die. Others naturally can't complete their missions either. Psy! Wang Haoran, people have to look forward. Now that Chinfong is gone, I'll be your best friend from now on. Your best bro. Hearing this sentence, my heart tightened instantly. Everyone else didn't remember Chinfong. Jang Mong actually remembered. Jang Mong, I'm drunk. What did you say just now? I didn't hear it clearly. Jang Mong's expression changed, like he realized something. Nothing, I said. I'll take you to downtown to play tomorrow. Treat you to all kinds of delicious food. You know what, Jang Mong? I've always been really grateful to you. I broke my leg playing basketball once back then. You were the one who carried me to class every day. No matter what happens? At least at that moment. I knew you treated me as a true friend. After saying that, I started typing Jang Mong's name on my phone, but stopped all of a sudden. If he is a raider, that means all these years, his friendship with me was completely fake. If he is not a raider, I will lose another 50 days of my life and get one step closer to death. I glanced at Jang Mong hesitantly at this moment. He had a weird expression on his face, just like Chinfong did yesterday. So I plucked up my courage and made up my mind. After I finished typing the name, Jang Mong's face turned deathly pale instantly. His eyes were filled with disbelief. No way, that's impossible. I hid it so well. How did you even find out? Jang Mong stood up and started running away in a panic. That was when the accident happened. Just like Chinfong, Jang Mong died right on the spot. I stared at his body, and my heart was filled with sorrow. I'm sorry, but if I didn't do this, I would die too. After seeing two friends die one after another, I had to quit living on campus and go back home. Of course, another text message popped up on my phone again. Current number of identified raiders. 2 people, 5 remaining. Death countdown, 313 days. At least I should be safe staying at home for now. I can take my time figuring out who the other 5 raiders are. Worried that I would be too traumatized and do something stupid. My parents and brother took turns staying home to watch over me. Even though I'm not in danger right now, those 5 hidden raiders are like venomous snakes hiding in the dark, ready to jump out and deliver a fatal blow at any time. Wang Haoran, are you home? If you need someone to keep you company right now, just let me know. The caller was senior student Li Meng. She used to pursue me actively when I was a freshman, even after I got a girlfriend. She still never gave up all these years. Thanks for caring, senior. I'm doing fine at home. Stop pushing me away every time, okay? I'm not asking you to give me a chance. I just want you to spare a little time for me. From the time you spend with your girlfriend, I always wondered before, why Li Meng, who comes from a wealthy family, and is also very pretty, would keep pestering me like this. But now I seem to understand. Senior, I want to ask you something. You said you liked me before. What exactly do you like about me? Huh! Caught off guard by the sudden question, Li Meng froze for a second and couldn't say a word. It felt like she was reciting lines halfway, and suddenly found the script had been changed. I'm sorry, senior. I want to live. After saying this, I hung up the phone and typed Li Meng's name into the text message. Current number of identified raiders, 3. 4 remaining. Death countdown 310 days. A few days later, I saw on the news that Li Meng had accidentally drowned to death. This accident didn't happen right in front of me, so I felt a little better about it, so I pulled myself together and continued trying to figure out who the raiders are. Unfortunately, I guessed wrong the next 2 times. The death countdown dropped to 200 days. Seeing the time pass by so quickly, I became even more depressed. My family noticed something was wrong with me and tried everything to cheer me up. Haoran, come fishing with Dad, okay? You'll get moldy staying home all day long. I don't know how to fish. I'd rather not go. Fishing is boring anyway. Let your big brother take you to conquer the 1,000-meter Yuaning Mountain. Nah, I don't want to go either. Just come with me once. Only once, I promise. Look, I bought you the new running shoes you like. Just leave me alone, okay? You're so annoying. Don't bother me right now. I know my family was just worried I was sad and wanted to take care of me, but I was so consumed by the fear of death that I would fly into a rage over the smallest things. My girlfriend Liu Ruyan also called me often, but I didn't dare to answer. After what happened to Li Meng, I had a terrifying thought. Maybe Liu Ruyan is also one of the raiders. Until this day, I was messing around with my phone. The text message tone went off again. It wasn't from a blank sender. It was from Liu Ruyan. You've probably figured out I'm a raider, right? Come out and meet me. I found a way for both of us to survive. 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. I snuck out of the house. I saw Liu Ruyan waiting downstairs of my apartment. She dressed up carefully, but the haggard look on her face still showed through. I'll admit, when I first approached you, my goal was the same as Li Meng's. It was to raid you. But as we spent time together, I couldn't help falling in love with you. I knew you started suspecting me these past few days. Honestly, I've been suffering too. I'm in no state to trust you right now. And I don't dare to trust you either. When raiders are doing their missions, the system assigns other tasks too. You get items after completing them. I got really lucky. I got a decoy doll. It can take 1 fatal hit for its owner. I can give this item to you. That way, even when the death countdown ends, you'll be fine. Liu Ruyan was gesturing at the air, like she was actually operating the invisible system and the decoy doll. I can't see what you're talking about. What if this is also part of your raiding plan? Wang Haoran, I'm being serious. Here's a list. Both of them are raiders I found out about. You can check it if you want. You can go. I appreciate the thought. My rejection made Liu Ruyan break down instantly. She collapsed to the ground crying. If you don't believe me, type in my name right now. That should work, right? Seeing how sincere she was, I helped her stand up and kissed her. Give me that list of the 2 first. I'll take care of them first. After I finished typing, the text message said it was correct. Only 2 raiders left now. You've been through a lot lately. I had no idea you did so much for me. It's all nothing. As long as we can be together forever. Come on, close your eyes. I'll trade the decoy doll to you via the system. After saying that, Liu Ruyan touched her nose. She gestured a few more times in the air, like she was taking off the doll I couldn't see. Just when I was about to agree, I suddenly felt dizzy. I haven't slept well these days, my head hurts. Let's talk about this tomorrow. After saying goodbye to Liu Ruyan, I went back home. I laid on the bed and opened my phone. I typed her name in the text bar. Total identified raiders, 6, 1 remaining. Death countdown, 50 days. Looking at her photo on my phone, I couldn't stop my tears from falling. Why? Why is the world doing this to me? My best friend only approached me to raid me. Even you want to lie to me. Actually, that dizziness just now was fake. because I knew Liu Ruyan was lying. We've known each other for 6 years. She touches her nose every time she lies. That habitual movement showed up again just now, so I knew the decoy doll must be fake. She just wanted to finish her raid mission. Liu Ruyan probably really did like me, right? It's not her fault, because she wanted to survive too. After only one raider was left, my life didn't get any easier, because based on the info Liu Ruyan gave me, the remaining raider is very likely one of my parents or my older brother. That made me even more miserable. If you're in a bad mood, you don't have to go to school. You don't even have to work later. Dad will support you. Staying at home is nice too. If you have anything you want to eat, just tell Mom. If you want to go out and have fun, you have to take me with you. I'll go anywhere with you. If it's really Mom, Dad, or my brother, I'd rather give up. I'd rather be the one who dies. This family bond is thicker than water. It's more important than anything. So I made up my mind to sacrifice myself and welcome that day on my own. That day, I unusually made a big table of dishes. Haoran, I can't believe you're finally cheering up. I was so worried about you these days, honey. Since you're feeling better now, let's not talk about the unhappy stuff. I'll ask for leave from work in a few days. The 4 of us will go on a family trip. Wow, that's awesome. Nothing makes me happier than being with my family. Yeah, nothing beats having the whole family together forever. It's just such a shame, though. Today is my last day alive. I hope after I die, I can be just like everyone else, with all traces of my existence wiped from this world. That way Mom and Dad won't be sad. After I finished the last dinner, I cleared the table alone and went back to my bedroom. I wanted to get my phone to text my family, tell the raider among them to just target me directly and get their mission over with. But to my surprise, someone had tampered with my phone. My brother's name was already written in the text reply box. Number of raiders identified so far, 7. Remaining 0. Death countdown, 1 day. If you confirm the mission is complete, please reply confirm. It was my brother who touched my phone. He admitted he was one of the raiders. I immediately rushed to my brother's room, only to find it was a study instead. There was no trace of my brother ever living here at all. Just then, my phone suddenly rang. I got a scheduled text from my brother. Dear little brother. First off, congratulations. By the time you see this text, you've probably found all the raiders, right? I'm sorry I'm one of them too. We've been brothers for 22 years. You went from a little tag-along following me everywhere to a handsome 1.8-meter tall guy in the blink of an eye. All these wonderful memories have nothing to do with the system or the raider mission anymore. I hope you can take good care of Mom and Dad later on. And I hope you can remember your big brother too. Because in the world you're in right now, you're probably the only one who'll remember I existed. I buried myself under the covers and cried. I didn't want Mom and Dad to hear me. I thought of so many old times, the way my brother used to hug me, the way he praised me for getting taller. I fell asleep when my consciousness was fuzzy. I don't know how much time passed. I was woken up by a text notification sound. If you confirm the mission is complete, please reply confirm. Death countdown, 12 hours. As long as I reply confirm, all of this will be over, right? I can finally go back to living a normal life. A new life is just around the corner, even though this victory was won on the blood of other people. But I can finally get rid of the shackles of the death countdown and start over. Just as I typed the word confirm, I stopped again. Then I rubbed my finger across the screen, almost like I was teasing the phone. Reply confirm when mission is complete. Death countdown, 12 hours. Please confirm the mission is completed as soon as possible. When it saw I wasn't typing anything, texts started flooding into my phone like crazy. After a few minutes, he finally stopped pretending. How did you find out I'm also a raider? Thanks a lot for telling me so much stuff. Helped me find all the other raiders and made me trust you completely. But just now, I suddenly realized something. The first dead person, Chinfong, didn't die because I typed his name. So you've been lying to me this whole time. Texting me was your whole process of raiding me. I didn't think you'd still remember. What happened a year ago? Of course I remember. He was my best friend. After this text was sent, there were no more replies to my texts. Instead, all the texts disappeared one by one. Just like all the other raiders. Like they never existed in this world at all. That's when I confirmed the mission was complete. I won. It's finally over. For real this time. I waved my phone around excitedly, then smashed it on the ground. But a text appeared again. Reminder to host. New mission is coming soon. In an instant, the surroundings changed rapidly. I traveled to another world. Your identity this time is a raider. Your target is to raid your little brother Wang Haotian. Brother, in a couple more years, will I be taller than you? Of course Hayoshin is the best boy.